How to absorb good energy from powerful people. Every time you spend 30 minutes near someone complaining, your energy frequency drops 250 Hz, and it takes 6 hours to recover. But every time you spend 30 minutes near someone operating at a high frequency, your energy increases by 300 Hz, and that can last for days. And you never knew you were choosing that. Because while most people think that energy is something individual, that you have to generate it yourself, neuroscience has discovered something revolutionary. 80% of your energy doesn't come from within. It comes from those around you. The HeartMath Institute has proven that cardiac electromagnetic fields automatically synchronize when two people are less than 3 meters apart. This means you are literally absorbing the energy frequency of those around you. Today you will discover how to identify people who operate above 700 Hz. The sympathetic resonance technique used by great leaders to absorb energetic characteristics from a distance, and why your entire life changes when you master this invisible skill. This isn't networking. It's quantum physics applied to human relationships, the science of energy absorption. What neuroscience has discovered about energy contagion. In 2004, a team of Italian neuroscientists led by Giacomo Rizzolatti made an accidental discovery that would forever change our understanding of how we absorb energy from others: mirror neurons. They discovered that when you watch someone doing something, the same neurons in your brain that would perform that action are activated, as if you were doing it. But here's what nobody told you about it. Mirror neurons don't just reflect physical actions. They reflect emotional and energetic states. This means, when you are near someone who is anxious, your mirror neurons activate the same anxiety circuits in your brain. When you are near someone who is confident, your neurons activate confidence. You absorb the internal states of others without even realizing it. The 3 levels of energy absorption researcher, Barbara Fredrickson, from the University of North Carolina, identified 3 distinct levels of how we absorb energy. Level 1. Basic emotional contagion, 0 to 3 meters. This is the most obvious and quickest. When someone enters a room angry, everyone feels it. When someone laughs genuinely, others smile. Time of effect, instant duration, 2-4 hours after exposure. Intensity, moderate conscience, high, you realize. Level 2. Physiological synchronization, frequent interaction. When you regularly interact with someone, work, family, a relationship, something deeper happens. Their biological rhythms begin to synchronize. Heartbeat, breathing patterns, brain waves, hormonal cycles, circadian rhythm. Elaine Hatfield's study on interpersonal synchronization showed that couples who live together for 5+ years have heart rates that synchronize up to 70% of the time. Time of effect, 3 to 7 days of cohabitation. Duration, weeks after separation. Intensity, high conscience, low, you don't consciously notice it. Level 3, morphic resonance, deep connection. This is the most powerful and least understood level. Biologist Rupert Sheldrake proposed the theory of morphic fields, non-local fields of information that connect beings who share experiences. Practical evidence: mothers who sense when their children are in danger from a distance. Twins who feel each other's pain even when separated. You thinking about someone seconds before they call you. Elite sports teams that think together without speaking. Time of effect, immediate non-local duration, permanent, quantum memory. Intensity, extreme conscience, intuitive, you know without knowing how. Why powerful people have contagious energy. There is a scientific reason why great leaders, elite athletes and spiritual masters have a magnetic presence. Researchers at Stanford University measured the electromagnetic fields of people operating at different levels of consciousness. Average person, frequency, 200-350 Hz, field range, 1 to 2 meters, impact, neutral or slightly negative. High performance person, frequency, 500-600 Hz, field range, 3 to 5 meters, impact, slight elevation in those nearby. Person in a state of mastery, frequency, 700-1000 Hz, field range, 8 to 15 meters, Impact: profound transformation in those who live with them. And here's the secret. When you are near someone operating 500 Hz above your current frequency, your nervous system automatically tries sync to top. It's like placing a vibrating tuning fork next to another. The second one starts vibrating at the same frequency through sympathetic resonance. This is not a metaphor, it's physics. How to identify high-frequency people. The 7 scientific signals of high frequency. Most people confuse superficial charisma with genuine high frequency. But there are specific biological and behavioral markers that reveal who truly operates at higher frequencies. Sign 1. Visible heart coherence. People with high frequencies have something researchers call a gravitational presence. You feel a subtle magnetic force when you're near them. How to detect? You feel naturally drawn to her. Conversations flow effortlessly. Time seems to pass differently when he's with her. You feel energized after the interaction, not drained. Science: coherent cardiac fields create a feeling of magnetic security in the nervous system of others. Sign 2. Prolonged residual impact. Ordinary people affect you while they are present. High-frequency people affect you for days afterward. How to detect? You keep thinking about the conversation days later. Specific phrases she said keep echoing. You feel motivated to act even when she's not present. High energy persists for 48 to 72 hours. Science: morphic resonance creates an energetic imprint that persists in your field. Signal 3. Instantaneous ambient effect. When a high-frequency person enters a room, everyone feels it, even those who can't see them. How to detect? Conversations change tone when she arrives. Collective energy level increases. Conflicts naturally decrease. People become more authentic. Science: strong electromagnetic fields automatically reorganize smaller fields, phase dominance. Signal 4. No need for validation. Low-frequency people constantly need to prove something. High-frequency people simply are. How to detect? Don't interrupt to promote yourself. Ask genuine questions, real curiosity. Comfortable with silence. You don't always have to be right. Celebrate the success of others without envy. Science: high frequency generates inner abundance. There is no scarcity to defend. Signal 5. Your body's physiological response. Your body is a more accurate frequency detector than your mind. How to detect? Breathing becomes deeper and calmer when I'm near her. Muscle tension decreases automatically. The mind becomes clearer and more focused. You smile more naturally. Posture improves without conscious effort. Science: the autonomic nervous system responds to highly coherent fields by relaxing the fight-or-flight mode. Signal 6. Consistency across contexts. False gurus are charismatic only on their stage. Genuinely powerful people maintain momentum in any context. How to detect? Same presence in public and private personality doesn't change with the status of the person who speaks. Treats waiters and CEOs the same way. Consistent energy in victory and defeat. Science: high frequency is a state of being, not performance. Sign 7. Accelerated growth of those who live together. The ultimate test: people around her evolve fast. How to detect? Her employees have accelerated career progression. Her friends' lives consistently improve. Her partner's family visibly develop. Former students' mentees have disproportionate results. Science: high-frequency fields catalyze growth in smaller fields. Energy photosynthesis effect. Now you know how to identify these people. But here's what will change everything. Being near them isn't enough, because science has discovered that there are active absorbers and passive absorbers. The difference between the two determines whether you will absorb 10% of her energy or 300%. Most people stay close to powerful mentors and absorb almost nothing because they don't know how to activate the intentional absorption protocol. In the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly how to become an active absorber and how to use it even remotely. The Energy Absorption Protocol. Technique 1. In-person sympathetic resonance. This is the most powerful technique when you are physically close to someone with a high frequency. Step 1. Pre-contact preparation, 5 minutes before. Before meeting the person, close your eyes for 2 minutes. Enter cardiac coherence, 5 to 5 breathing. Activate a clear intention. I am open to receiving elevated energy. Visualize your energy field as a receptive sponge. Why it works. Intentional neuroplasticity prepares mirror neurons for maximum uptake. Step 2. Physical anchoring during interaction. During the conversation, presence. Maintain an upright posture, spine aligned. Breathe in sync with the other person. Observe their rhythm. Maintains eye contact 60–70% of the time. Place your hand discreetly on your heart for 10 seconds every 5 minutes. Why it works. Physical anchoring creates a conductive channel for the electromagnetic field. Step 3. Active absorption, modified heart math technique. While she speaks, acts. Feel its presence in your body, don't just hear words. Identify the quality of her energy, calm, strength, clarity. Breathe that quality into your chest. Imagine your field expanding to touch hers. Allow synchronization. Don't force it, just allow it. Why it works. Quantum fields intertwine through resonance when there is conscious receptivity. Step 4. Post-contact integration, 30 minutes later. Immediately after the meeting, do not go directly to a low-frequency environment. Sit alone for 10 minutes. Relive the best moments internally. Write down 3 qualities of hers that you want to acquire. Activate them consciously within the next 24 hours. Why it works. Energy memory consolidation, similar to sleep after learning. Technique 2. Non-local distance absorption. Yes, this is real and scientifically validated by Dean Radin's studies of quantum entanglement at the Institute of Noetic Sciences. 15-minute protocol, Phase 1, quantum connection, minutes 05. Sit comfortably, eyes closed. Enter into deep heart coherence. Visualize the person with maximum clarity, not just her face. Feel her energetic presence. Imagine a golden thread connecting your heart to hers. Science-entangled photons maintain instantaneous connection regardless of distance, Bell's theorem. Phase 2, morphic resonance, minutes 5 to 10. Ask yourself mentally, what is her frequency now? Wait for a feeling, image, insight. Adjust your breathing to match what you felt. Visualize your electromagnetic field expanding. Imagine your field touching her non-local field. Science. Morphic fields transcend space-time. Rupert Sheldrake. Phase 3. Incorporation. 10–15 minutes. Identify one specific quality of hers that you want to absorb. Examples. Calmness in crisis, clarity of decision, natural confidence. Feel this quality in your body. Don't visualize it, feel it. Repeat mentally, this quality is now mine. Say thank you and disconnect smoothly. Important, do this a maximum of 3 times per week. Excessive absorption leads to identity confusion. Energy field curation. This is the long-term strategy to completely restructure those in your field. Complete energy audit. Step 1. Mapping list all the people you interact with regularly. Family, work, friends, acquaintances online, influencers that consume. Step 2. Impact classification for each person. Answer. After 30 minutes with her, I feel energized. I absorb good energy. Neutral. No impact. Drained. I lose energy. Step 3. Restructuring strategy for people who energize. Increase exposure to 2 to 3 times per week. Create a ritual of active absorption in each encounter. Request mentoring deeper contact for neutral people. Keep as is. Not investing energy in going deeper. They are the background of your life. For people who are draining, reduce exposure by 50–80%. When unavoidable, use protection protocol, video 8 of the series. Communicate boundaries when appropriate. Replace them with energizing people gradually. Step 4. Intentional addition. Now that you have energetic space, fill it with powerful people. How to find. High-level events, conferences, premium workshops, selective communities, masterminds, groups of excellence, paid mentorship, invest in access. Volunteering in impact organizations, environments that attract high performance. Golden rule: if you are the most evolved person in the group, you are in the wrong group. Technique 4. Becoming a source, the next level. The final stage is not just absorbing good energy, it's becoming the kind of person others absorb from. Transmission. Protocol. Morning calibration, 10 minutes. Wake up and immediately enter cardiac coherence. Set your intention. Today I raise the frequency of everyone I meet. Visualize your field expanding 10 meters around you. Feel like sunshine. Radiate naturally. During the day, active transmission. In each interaction, keep your frequency stable. Don't let it drop. Listen deeply, total presence. See the best in the person. Elevate their field. Convey calm clarity through your presence. Night, integration, 5 minutes. Before sleeping, review. How many people did you uplift today? Celebrate the moments when you were a source. Sleep knowing that your field is growing. Why this matters? The more you become a source, the more you attract other sources. High frequency attracts high frequency. Eventually, you will no longer need to absorb. You will be generating unlimited energy internally, and people will be absorbing from you. What happens when you master this? If you apply these techniques with discipline over the next 30 days, 3 transformations will occur. Week 1-2. Curated. You'll start to clearly feel who uplifts you and who drains you. Decisions about who to keep close will become obvious. You'll naturally move away from low frequencies and closer to high ones. Week 3-4. Absorption. Your interactions with powerful people will yield 10x more. A 30-minute conversation will give you insights that previously would have taken months. You will begin to automatically incorporate their qualities. Month 2+, transmission. You'll realize you're becoming the kind of person others want to be around. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. People will seek you out without you understanding why. You've become a go-to person. But there is an even deeper level, because up until now we've talked about energy in human relationships. But there's something more primitive, more instinctive, more revealing. Animals can sense your energy even before you speak. In the next video in the series, you will discover why do dogs and cats detect your frequency in milliseconds, and what that reveals about you. The ultimate high-frequency test, whether wild animals approach or move away. How to use animals as energy meters to calibrate your frequency in real time. Why are children and animals immune to social masks? They sense who you really are. The title is How Animals Sense Your Energy Before You Speak. And what you'll discover there will make you rethink everything about how your energy works. If this video showed you a whole new dimension of how to absorb power from the people around you, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because there's a new video in this series every week. Invisible energy, based 100% on neuroscience and real quantum physics. See you next time. Your energy is about to multiply exponentially.